Hello and welcome to Apples and Oranges, America's #1 very best popular vegetable debate show. I'm your host, and with me today is my friend, Michaela. Michaela, thank you for joining me. Before we get started, as always at the top of the show, I would like to thank Chaz Dean for doing my hair. He is a kind of a sad boy, but he makes a beautiful, lovely hair for me on the top of my head. Michaela, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Now, it is my understanding that you are visiting us from a foreign land. Which foreign land could that possibly be?
That is true. I'm visiting here from Sydney, Australia.
Australia? Oh boy, that is Europe or not Europe?
Close. Like not far from Austria, but a little further south.
Okay, very, very south. Is famous Hollywood actor Hugh Jackman from that land?
He is.
So, as you know, this is the vegetable debate show where we talk about vegetables. Looking at Hugh Jackman, would you say, how would you, when you look at his muscle, his bicep or his chesticle, what vegetable would you compare that to?
Oh, he's a zucchini. There's no question.
Oh boy, that's, scandal. Why would you say zucchini?
It was the first thing that popped into my head.
Oh boy, well that's certainly saying something about you and perhaps even Mr. Ackman. So, as an Australian, you do eat food, is that correct?
I guess.
Sometimes a vegetable?
Occasionally.
Perhaps a vegetable.
Perhaps.
Okay. What kind of vegetables do you like?
I guess I like an eggplant.
An eggplant?
Occasionally. I don't know if you guys call it an eggplant here.
What do we call it? Is it aubergine?
Yes.
Okay. What? Let's. I'm gonna set this microphone down for 1 second.
Please.
But I would like to tell you. I would like you to tell us, because we're very interested people here in America, what kind of things are different between eggplants or aubergines, if it is the case. Tell us why they're different. Why are they different?
I guess just in the name, Jeff. There's very little difference in the actual form of the vegetable.
Keep talking, please.
They're pretty much the same vegetable.
How so?
They're purple, little mushy, hard to fry, for sure.
Very hard to fry. I do understand that.
Because they get so oily.
Oily, my goodness. So what are the differences between the vegetables that you enjoy here in America and in Australia?
They're a little fresher in Australia, I would say.
Keep talking, please. Never mind me. Just keep talking.
Hard to say, Jeff.
But the difference is, so like, perhaps a tomato plant or a
a
basil?
tomato.
A tomato?
I would call it a tomato.
But do they taste different? Describe how an Australian tomato tastes.
A tomato in Australia.
Keep
Tastes a
talking,
little
please.
sweeter. Tastes a little sweeter.
And would you use that in maybe an ice cream or in a
Oh,
sweet
yeah.
capacity, like
All
perhaps a
the
tomato
time.
pie?
Definitely in a sweet capacity.
Keep going, please.
Yeah, we put in ice cream, pies, quiches, if you will.
Oh my goodness, a quiche. Wonderful. So, does Australia do they have a national dish, a national vegetable dish, perhaps?
Definitely not. Our national dish is a meat pie.
Oh, well, so look, you and we both know that a meat pie is wonderful all the time, but it can't all just be 100% chopped beef.
Oh, there's no beef in a meat pie.
Ooh, is it horsey horse?
It's all gristle.
Tell me about what's in that meat pie.
A little pigeon, little foot, that kind of thing.
What kind of foot?
I don't know, like...
Keep talking,
I guess
please.
in Australia it's like kangaroo foot.
What was that kind of foot?
Like kangaroo?
Kangaroo foot, my goodness. Okay, and I have one final question for you before we
Please.
get to the second part of our show. So, if the Queen came over, because you guys are still part of the Empire, correct?
Yeah, we love the Queen.
So if the Queen came over and was like, my goodness, I need you to make me some kind of healthy salad, what kind of vegetables would you put into that salad?
Ooh, maybe some okra.
Okra?
Or you
What
guys
the
might
heck
call
is
it okra?
Ooh, okra. tell me about how you would prepare that okra.
With a little tomato, actually. Tomato, onion, garlic, little slimy, little fuzzy.
Talking, please. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So that's the question portion of our show. Mm-hmm. We've moved on to the taste portion of our show.
Oh.
So, here on this board, as you can see, this is a chili peppers, a menagerie. We're going to taste all 4 of these chili peppers.
Okay.
And we're going to describe what they taste like, and we're going to talk about them, and we're going to debate which one is the best, because this is Apples and Oranges, America's #1 vegetable debate show. As you can see here, we have an Anaheim pepper.
Huh.
We have a Serrano. We have jalapeno. And a different kind of jalapeno. 4 chili peppers. All vegetables. So, we're going to taste each one of these. Mm-hmm. Would you like to start, or would you like me to start?
I would love to start.
All right. I'm going to hold this board up and see if you can nibble around this nail that I put into them.
Tastes like a capsicum.
A capsicum? What in the hell is that?
I think you guys call it a bell pepper.
A belly bell pepper. Have you seen that motion picture, Belly Pepper?
I have not.
It's by Hype Williams. He's a salad guy.
He makes a lot of vegetable videos.
I think so. Now I'm going to give this a whirl, and we're going to compare notes.
Okay.
Fragrant. Fresh. Very green.
Crunchy for sure.
Where would you put this if on a 1 to 10 spice quotient?
Oh, like a 2.
Maybe I got a little bit of a spicy bit. I got maybe some seeds in the brain, but I would give it maybe closer to a 5, but perhaps you have a stronger palate than me. All right. Are you ready for the young Serrano?
Sure.
A smallest of the bunch, but perhaps the most potent.
Also pretty capsicum-y.
Capsicum-y, so very bland. Okay. Maybe I'm just a sissy puss, but
You got in the middle, too.
oh boy. Tastes real nasty and bitter, like a horrible kale. No. Are you ready for the jalapeno?
Yeah, twist that shit around.
Twist it up. It's a real tricky angle. Let's figure this out.
Kind of tastes like passion fruit.
Oh my goodness, I'm very excited to give this a whirl. Passion fruit. Now, we don't talk about fruits on this show very much, but that's kind of sweet, right? Is that
It's a little sweet.
Okay, you would put that in a cake?
You could put it in a cake, like maybe in an icing.
You know, I've never had cake. I'm mostly a vegetable guy. And
I know that about you.
I've snuck a carrot cake, but that is a vegetable cake. A zucchini cake, not so much. Let me give this one a whirl. I feel like an old-timey character that's very spicy. It's causing my throat to convulse. I'm having a little bit of an issue. But the flavor's on point and very tasty.
You're getting the raw end of the deal, getting the middle of all these
I just might be.
all these peppers.
Oh, boy.
I feel like you should go first on the next one.
Ooh, I might have to do that. So this one, for you keeping track at home, is another jalapeno. My goodness.
What's the verdict?
Not as spicy as the other one. I am very safe. I'm very happy. How are we gonna handle this one? Do you have a good handle on this?
I got it. Oh my.
What do you think?
That's like very tomato-y.
Tomatoey. Oh boy. So kind of sweet.
Sweet, but with a depth. A rounded depth.
The Johnny Depp. Perfect.
Exactly.
He got thrown out of your natural land.
He did, by Barnaby Joyce.
Wonderful. And perfect. This has been a great episode of Apples and Oranges. Michaela, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Jeff.
I hope that you had fun. I hope that you enjoyed talking about these vegetables tonight.
As always.
My goodness, it is always a delight. I will see you next time on our show. Thanks for watching Apples and Oranges.